Needed, but at the end of the day, the grassroots of it, we need to get back to how it was before. Where, like I said, the OGs on the corner, everybody couldn't do everything on the corner. I don't care who you was. It was law in the streets, and we need to go back to that.
Two other things we need, right, Black, is we gotta break up the stop snitching culture. And what I mean by that is we gotta hold jokers accountable. If you're not a part of what's going on, and you know people doing the crap and they ain't following no rules, they ain't got no rules, we gotta put them jokers in and put them out there on the front line and hang them. Understand that, because they're not part of our culture. They're not part of our community. They anti-community. So that's not snitching. Snitching is when you doing something and then you put somebody on the chopping block for what you doing. So we gotta hold jokers accountable.
Sound like me, don't you, Larry? Well, it sounds also like Jesse Williams, too. Let me ask you all this, and I want to pick up on what you just said about the snitching. The police are seeking tips, and they want to use the social media clues in Scooter's killing. Now, even though detectives have gotten more tips about the shooting than any other crime, officers have not identified a suspect in the slaying. So now that you had hundreds of folks on 1500 block of Pennsylvania Avenue, and regretfully 3 were arrested for probably proceeding past what the police asked to keep it calm.
Yeah, everybody was emotional yesterday.
So what we need to find out now is, what will the community do? The community that's concerned to give tips. Just how much further will they go? Because somebody knows. There was a Joan who was on the television this morning, said he saw it happen. He was able to see when the car happened, when the shooting happened. So when do we move? And I've been hearing speculation of who was in the car and who was alleged. I mean, when do we stop the rhetoric and show once and for all we can help as a stakeholder in our city and your community and find who killed this young man?
And again, I got to go back to, I hope that the family gets the justice because for what happened. But I still got it, and I love Scoota to death like a little brother. And I don't want to sound cold-hearted, but we live in a jungle, man. And until we change that jungle, this is the situation. And the thing is,
leaving it unresolved?
It's not a thing of unresolved. It's bigger than that, LY. The police have no clue what's really going on in the city.
And right now, they might not have no clue what's going on in the city, but they know that this young man was killed. So and somebody in this community knows who did it.
Yes, but when you get to the actual hurt of the city, you unravel a lot of stuff. Again, come on. Scoota is, yes, the bigger picture in the puzzle. So yeah, they're going to look a little harder. But again, if you get the basis of it, you'll find all the answers you need to a lot of stuff. And without saying, because like I said, we still live in a jungle. But
and that's why we need our leaders once again, our council. It don't start and it don't end with Scoota, you know. And that's why. And the second point I have,
the council had answers without having to go in the route.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro. I just get it. You know how I am, yo. When it comes, people don't understand, man. Everybody looking around for answers to questions we have. When we grew up, like I said, I've been in and out of prison. But I knew right from wrong, and it was a decision I made. But at the same time, I also had that heavy weight on my shoulders of grandma gonna beat me up, the uncle's gonna deal with me. And even wrong decisions had to be justified when we was growing up in the streets. Because you already knew any decision is cool as long as it ain't stupid. And they're gonna hold you accountable like Abdul said. So my thing is, we have the answers, but who's gonna push the button to actually say, let's stop playing and really do it? Because everybody's waiting for it to hit their doorstep. Everybody turning a blind eye because they're so busy trying to, and I'm not mad at them for trying to survive, but we are all connected. That's what people don't understand. Scoota is connected to all of us because at some point these kids is going to come after us. If you're hungry and you can't find food, what you think is going to happen?
That's the second point I wanted to kind of, add on to, Black, was that, we got individuals in the community. We got to break up this individualism. We got successful individuals in the community that's getting money that whether that's illegal or legal. You understand what I'm saying? And the illegal people getting money that don't come back, they kill me. I don't understand. They say, I'm just worried about mine, I'm going to do me. But, you know, on a positive standpoint, we got individuals out here that's doing their thing legally, that have careers, that's from the community. And that's one thing at Keys that we definitely pride ourselves on, is bringing individuals from the community back into the community to show a level of professionalism and show these youth a way out and something tangible. Give them something tangible to work towards.
See, the clock's on me, guys. What I'd like to do, if between the two of you and Juan, and let's find out with JJ. I'd like to spend some time on this tomorrow. We only had 30 minutes today. I knew we couldn't cover but so much. But I want to find out just how serious are we going to be as stakeholders. That's the question for tomorrow. Give me some names of other people we can bring in, and I'm prepared to do an hour or 2 hours if we can get the support from the community to want to talk this up.
Hey, the thing is, people got to understand, you got to find out, instead of trying to find a solution to heal the pain, because basically we all see this hurt right now. Deal with the pain. Find out where the pain came from, and that'll heal everything.
I cannot believe that if we can find somebody who has had photos or videos of the event that Scooter attended, or anything that happened between the time he left that campus and was shot, that has to be dealt with.
But it's bigger than that, just that situation. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You can't deal with one, that's just one heart attack. But the body got a bunch of organs.
Find the solution, with this.
We done had enough forums, we done had enough talking. Now it's time to act. It's time to act.
We're gonna definitely have another discussion on this, guys. Clock's on me, the AJ's over there producing, and so Abdul, we'll be talking with you after we come off the air. Same thing with you, Dewan. And we got Black right here in our building. So we'll work through it, and we'll look at a part 2 discussion. But I'd like to, as the coach says, moving from rhetoric to possible talking some solutions. I know each one of you could bring in. We would appreciate it. Don and David, we're going to have to ask you. Well, hold on tight. You two guys are up. I kept you long enough. We'll get to you before we get to our guests. It's 9:30 here on 1010 WOLB.